Hey guys, we got Bouse here, and yeah, first I guess I should apologize first. Sorry for being kind of inactive for over the week. I was just kind of, I just had a lot of family stuff and a lot of personal things that were just going. I was just trying to, being hurdles. Sorry about that, but I am gonna do makeup videos. So yeah, it's really quick. It's not even 30 seconds long. All right, so welcome guys to a video I've been working on for a while now. I think like pretty much the entire month of April, and that is the oh, and in case you're wondering, if I sometimes look up there, then because I have the list for it, is possible Sma5h newcomers. Now what I've done, I've actually made a chart of different I've made a chart of what you call it, a chart of like in different categories. I'm like, and I place characters in those categories, like which are determined like how like on their chances of them being in Super Smash Brothers. Well, by Smash Bros. I mean this new game. So I do have the entire list in the description below, so you can follow along with me. And today today I'm gonna do the smaller categories and just start off, and then we'll go on to the bigger categories. I'm just kidding. We're going over the unlikely section. So the first section we have is the unlikely section. I thought I was gonna say the other thing. Nope. So now the thing is, now before I start, I do have a few rules. One thing, this is only concerning newcomers, so characters like Wolf, Young Link, Pichu, Snake, characters that have been in a previous Smash game or were cut are not going to be on the list. Although I do really want Ice Covers back. So basically, and also another thing is that if you notice, sometimes on my list it says like, oh, new blank character. That means like I think it's possible. I think like that means like it's referring to a character or characters that could fit in the category. For example, in the likely section, I say character from Xenoblade 2 because we don't really know like what character could be from that game. Also, I haven't played that game, so yeah. So things like those, I'll go over them as we do it. So this episode, we're going to be doing the unlikely section. And if you look here, we have a couple of things. We have a couple of them. So the first one I want to start off with is the new Metroid Rep. And yes, I know. Yes, I know. I know it sounds weird to tackle this first. Let's get the Divine Beast out of the room. Ridley. His biggest. Okay, I'll stop. So the thing is, now there's a lot of argument about the Ridley size problem. Personally, I believe, although I would love for him to be in the game, unfortunately, I feel like Sakurai is not tackling the big, like the size issue in a way that either is not pleasing Metroid fans and people who want him in the game, or just not putting him in. Now the thing is, although yes, there's a size issue. I know there are a lot of people that have been pointing out, how they can fix the size issue. The problem is, if that was the case, they probably would have added Ridley in Brawl. They would have added him like Brawl or Smash 4. Don't you think that if they did fix the problem, he would have already been in the game? Yeah. Also, the reason why I put new Metroid Rep, because really, the problem is, without Ridley, there's not really any Metroid characters you could put. I mean, like, people have been... there are some people who want Psylocke from Prime Hunters on the DS, but he's not really that big. He's nowhere near as big as Ridley, and unfortunately, the one that has the best chances also has the worst chances. I mean, the best, literally, the best we could get is Dark Samus, but then again, that would just be a clone of normal Samus, and, you know how we feel about clones. So the next one is a new Sega / Capcom Rep. Now I know a lot of people want Tails and some other character, and like Monster Hunter character, and honestly, here's the problem. I don't believe they're gonna raise the slots for third parties from 2 to 3, because In Smash 4, every third party had 2 characters. And before you say it, before you even spout it out, before you even type in the comments, technically in Smash Bros., technically, Bayonetta falls under Sega. Because the developers of the game weren't added to the, the developers of the game were not added to the little copyright thing underneath, like, the title screen. Because, for example, like, when Qotd was added, they added Square Enix at the bottom. And when Sonic was revealed, they added Sega at the bottom. So, technically, Bayonetta falls under Sega. So, that means Sonic already has 2 reps, meaning that, and honestly, I don't know if Issac already feels comfortable. Like, I don't feel comfortable about, like, I feel like a part of me feels a little tiny bit uncomfortable about having a 3rd slot. And I feel that Sakurai might be uncomfortable with that too. And yes, of course, Capcom already has 2 slots. Now, Namco only has 1, but at the same time, Bandai also just co-developed Smash 4, so that kind of makes up for that. And so really, the only one... well, actually, I just kind of spoiled it, but we'll get to it later. So, any ones like Tails, Knuckles, It's No Use Guy, Monster Hunter... I'm sorry, they're not gonna happen. And the next one, now I know this is a lot of problem. Characters from M-rated games. Okay, first up, before you say it, the only one I could see possibly out of that section is the Dovahkiin from Skyrim, because Skyrim was one of, if not the first, I think like the first third-party game revealed for the Switch, like officially, because like way back in the old trailer in like October 20th, 2016, we saw Skyrim, which is like, oh yeah, they're gonna have third-party support. That was a big green flag. So that's really the only character I could possibly see outside of that category. But other than that, the problem is most Emery characters, obviously, they would have to do censorship and stuff, and they'd also have to I just think, and most of them don't have much relevance to Nintendo. The only reason why they have Bayonetta because they kind of owed her back. Now, the thing is, I'm only counting this for like Smash 4 newcomers in the main game. For DLC, I think Emery characters have a better chance. So yeah, the next one, oh god, you're gonna hate me. Pauline from Mario Odyssey. I don't think Pauline's gonna be in it. I think there's a certain trio, there's certain other characters that I'll talk about later in a future episode that have a much better chance of being in the game compared to Pauline. Like, I don't really know what she would do. She isn't the one for like being physical, and she doesn't really have any abilities or anything. And honestly, and like not even one would like she wouldn't even be a clone of Peach. She'd just be just kind of weird, and just it wouldn't make sense. I guess like really the only thing you could pull from her would be like the Mario versus Donkey Kong series, which is I don't really know. Because I don't really see it. I'm sorry, Pauline's not making it in. If you want more information, go watch Source Game and rate that character. Another character, Girahim. Oh god. Okay, the only reason why I put Girahim here is because he was the character I wanted the most back in Smash 4 speculation. Aside from maybe Steve. But still, Smash 4, seriously, way back in Smash 4 speculation, it sucked for him not being in the game. It sucked for him to be in Sis Trophy. It sucks that he's probably not going to make it. Crap. Okay, yeah. So that's really it's kind of a shot in the face for me. And the other character, Krystal. The thing is, although Star Fox did get a new entry, Krystal's not in Star Fox Zero at all because Star Fox Zero is just another reboot. So Krystal is completely gone in that game, and there hasn't been any announcements towards another Star Fox game coming out. So, unfortunately, Krystal might bite the dust. The only chance of having a non-clone Star Fox character. The next one is Labo Man. Now, if you remember I think about like a week after Smash for Switch was teased, a user on Twitter actually posted a concept art for a possible Labo Man character, like what he could be like. Although it's really cool, I feel like he'd be kind of gimmicky. Well, actually, no, that's not really a good argument. I feel like the problem is that, like, by that point, I think it'd be too late for him, and, like, I could much rather see Nintendo Labo being represented as possibly a stage, and trophies, obviously. I think by this point, Sakurai doesn't really want to lean towards stuff like that. And I personally believe that, well, the thing is, this is just a proof of concept by a person. I don't think that by this point, he's not going to make it in because he probably didn't even see it. I think it's too late. I think he already locked the roster. Like, super locked. I'm not talking like, oh, Sonic made it in last second. No, super locked. And Gadd, I probably should have put him with Pauline. I think other Mario characters have a better chance. And also, also, I just feel like Gadd. I mean, we already have the Poltergust and Luigi's Final Smash, and it's not really doesn't really do much. I mean, yeah, he uses inventions, but the invention would just be made up for Smash. I don't really know. And that's really the end of the list. Yeah, I know. Now, if you note it now, before we go, if you probably noticed on the list, there's a bunch of subsections like confirm. Now, there's confirmed, never happening, and undecided. Those are 3 subsections that are pretty small. Pretty small. Now, confirmed just means characters that are already confirmed, which on the listing are veterans in the fire. I'm not gonna list all of them because that'd take way too long. And the Inklings. Yeah, the other 2 subsections I will go over in one of the future parts. And yeah, that's basically it for this video. So thank you for watching. Again, I'm so sorry for the big absence lately. I'll try to make it up to you guys. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.